Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over Valka's complete skills because she has come out on rate up recruitment on the Vietnam server today, and on global she should be arriving in 2 days from right now. Okay, I'm really excited for this because we did see her trailer. We know she has true damage on her ultimate ability. We need to find out what are the multipliers and is she actually going to be a meta relevant Dream Realm damage dealer. What? Okay, she's gonna begin with 1000 initial energy, meaning as soon as she gets within range of an enemy, she's gonna cast her ultimate. So Valka, first of all, she is a Graveborn warrior, A-level hero with a range of 1, melee physical damage dealer. So passive, Valka applies a stack of panic to an enemy with her normal attacks lasting 10 seconds. After 4 stacks, the enemy is struck with a sudden fear of battle, falling into a panic state for 10 seconds and losing 10 haste. Only a 10 haste reduction doesn't seem too game-changing. Valka can only cast Blooming Terror on adjacent enemies who are in a panic state. Blooming Terror is going to be one of her other abilities. Blooming? So this is called Phantom Slasher now. I think they mean the ultimate, that she can only cast her ultimate on adjacent enemies who are in a panic state. This skill will consume 100 energy and remove the enemy's panic status, stunning them while executing 2 powerful slashes. Each slash deals true damage equal to 6% of the target's max health and recovers 350% attack multiplier of Valka's HP. After Valka draws her sword to land another slash, dealing true damage equal to this percentage of the target's HP and knocking them down. That's the third attack. Each slash damage is capped at 400% of her own attack, while casting Valka is unaffected and can only use this skill on the same enemy once every 6 minus with ultimate power seconds. And this is going to go up to, the maximum is going to be 12% of the enemy's maximum health, with the final slash 18% of their maximum health, with ultimate power goes higher, and the damage is going to be capped at 800% attack multiplier. This means each time she's casting her ultimate, like on a boss, she's gonna hit them 2400% of her attack as true damage. 800% times 3. That is ridiculous. That seems insane, and that is on her ultimate, and it can be casted every 6 seconds onto an enemy as long as you can charge up energy fast enough. And definitely, like with the twins we have now, with the energy refund on casting ultimate, the twins are going to be like the perfect ally for Valka, allowing her to deal massive damage with her ultimate onto most bosses, other than I guess Snowstomper, who would prevent you from casting your ultimate. She's unaffected while casting. Also in PvP, this seems ridiculous because like 12% of the enemy's max health and then 18% on the final blow. Like, she's going to almost be one-shotting heroes with this ability. Now the caveat is that you will have to get them into panic state before casting, because it says only cast Blooming Terror on adjacent enemies. I think they mean Phantom Slasher. I think they've done a change of the name of the ultimate, but either way, it seems like you need to have them in panic state before you can cast this. But on bosses, you just attack them 4 normal attacks and then it's done, right? Each normal attack is going to be applying a stack of panic. After 4, the enemy has the panic state for 10 seconds, and then you can hit them with your ultimate. But for PvP, that's going to be a little bit more problematic. Like, you'll have to set up the panic state on them first before you can actually cast your ultimate. So even though you have 1000 pre-fill energy, it won't go off right at the beginning of the match. But overall, her ultimate is looking crazy. Like, for boss content, I don't see how she could not be used. Like, I think she will be seeming like a meta Dream Realm hero in most bosses with this type of multiplier. All you have to do is allow her to cast her ultimate repeatedly, and she's going to be shredding through every boss that doesn't deny ultimates. Okay, so we have the skill 2 Deathloom scheme, 5-second cooldown. Valka refines her combat skills and masters new sword techniques as she levels up. Each sword technique is considered a normal attack with its own cooldown. Masters Soul Slicer. When there is more than one adjacent enemy, Valka consumes 300 energy to deliver 2 slashes. I guess this is kind of the weird thing, that like she doesn't use, like, she only uses 100 energy on casting her ultimate. What? So then she can keep casting it. After 6 seconds wears off, you can cast it again. Like, she doesn't actually use her full energy to cast her ultimate. So she uses, her other skills are also going to be taking it, like, basically utilizing her energy pool as well. She's going to consume 300 energy to deliver 2 slashes. each dealing this amount of damage. So for most bosses, you're not going to have more than one adjacent enemy, and so this would never trigger. But the other one, Wrecking Blade, when there's only one adjacent enemy, Valka consumes 300 energy to perform a slash, dealing 140% damage. She then leaps into the air to deliver a more powerful slash, dealing 190% damage and knocking down the enemy for 1 second. And then level 3, Master's Restless Chase. When there are no adjacent enemies, Valka consumes 150 energy to roll toward the nearest enemy within 3 tiles, dodging high arcing projectiles from normal attacks and gaining a shield that blocks 220% damage. She then executes a powerful slash, dealing 150% damage, increases the damage of each soul slicer slash to 180%, increases the damage of Wrecking Blade first slash to 170, and then 230 for the second slash, and 180 for the Restless Chase. Okay. It's just a little bit weird that this is going to be consuming your energy, because like for bosses you wouldn't want to consume this high energy. You would, but I guess if it's only 100 energy to cast your ultimate, you don't even care. Like you're going to be able to generate 100 energy back no problem with any form of energy generation. And so I think, yeah, this is like a PvP oriented skill for sure. For Dream Realm, the damage is just, there's no true damage on this. This is like for gap closing and for dealing multiple, like hitting multiple enemies at the same time. But overall, like, this is gonna make her better in PvP. Spectral Bulwark is her shield. When a battle starts, Valka gains a shield that blocks, goes up to 30% of her health for each ally within range. And this is at the start of the battle. So, like, if you position her with, like, 4 different allies around her, she's gonna be over 120% of her own health shield, and the maximum shield value, okay, it caps out at 90%. Which makes sense. And in addition, Valka increases the attack speed of these allies by... What? Increases the attack speed of these allies by 50 plus 5 until the battle ends? This is like Leica. However, it's not going to work with Diurnal, unfortunately, because Diurnal needs non-permanent stat boost, and Lily May needs non-permanent stat boost. So this seems like a permanent stat boost. If this was a non-permanent, that would be crazy for like Diurnal, Lily May. But either way, 50 attack speed guaranteed for all of your allies who are 1 tile away from you. Like, that is a huge buff. Valka, honestly, is looking broken. She is looking busted. Like, 90% of her health shield value, that will give her the survivability she needs to get rolling. I think she's actually going to be good in PvP as well. Hero Focus, increase attack speed by 30 during battle, up to 30. That just allows her to apply her panic faster. It's weird that the panic state, even after 4 stacks, it only causes them to lose 10 haste. 10 haste is nothing. And fear of battle, I don't know if that means that they're gonna like run in weird directions. Like, for example, the fear that Sylvina does, the frighten that she does after getting a kill with her plus 10 exclusive equipment. I don't think it's like that. I'm assuming that they're just gonna have the reduced haste. But if they like wander around and can't actually attack properly, that would be really good. Okay, now we have the Mythic Plus exclusive skill. Soulshock Riposte. Upon taking ultimate skill damage from an enemy within her attack range, Valka instantly blocks the attack and becomes immune to the damage. She then casts Blooming Terror on the attacker without consuming energy. And I don't think it's Blooming Terror, I think it's Phantom Slasher. They've changed the name. Or removing the enemy's panic status. Without consuming energy or removing the enemy's panic status, instead she recovers 250 energy while casting Valka is unaffected and can only use this skill on the same enemy once every... This is crazy. Like, you're gonna deny. Basically, they have to be within melee range of you, though. We saw that in the trailer. And also, for example, like, I don't think it blocks the entire effect. It just blocks the damage onto herself. So I don't think this is actually gonna deny enemy ultimate cast. Like, for example, if Shakira is ultimating and he's in melee range, I think that this is just going to block the damage dealt by the Shakira ultimate onto herself. I don't think it's going to prevent, like, and cancel Shakira's ultimate. I don't think that is how the mechanics of this work. But she is going to do this free attack onto the opponents to hit them pretty hard. Okay, and then level 2 increases energy recovery from Blooming Terror to 300 after blocking. Okay, so I think the advantage actually of this block is actually just to get your immediate energy back. And like, this will probably apply onto bosses as well. It will just prevent the damage going off onto herself, and she like Dream Realm bosses, and she's gonna get 300 energy back. Within 10 seconds of casting this skill, increase own attack speed by 80 and life drain by 60. That powers her up. So you're gonna want her to get to plus 10 exclusive equipment. And if she is as good of a Dream Realm damage deal as we're seeing right now, you'll want to max her out plus 15 for the stats. But plus 10 is really for the big skill upgrade. And then Enhanced Force. While shield granted by Spectral Bulwark is active, Valka recovers 50 extra energy from launching normal attacks. What? So she's gonna have so much energy to freely cast all of her abilities. Like the only thing consuming energy is her ultimate, only consuming 100 energy, which seems really low. And then her Deathloom scheme. This can consume quite a lot of energy, especially if you have a lot of haste. You can cast this quite frequently, and this is going to be 300 energy basically consumption each time you use it, unless you're rolling, then it's 150 energy, but, yeah, I mean, overall, Valka is looking crazy. Like, I think she's going to be a meta Dream Realm damage dealer with these sort of multipliers for endless bosses. 2,400% of her attack as a multiplier is ridiculous for a warrior hero on true damage, and that is going to be each time every 6 seconds basically she'll be able to cast it, because she only needs to spend 100 energy to cast this ability. And then she's going to be jumping around the battle. She's going to have a huge shield at the beginning of the match, giving allies a huge amount of attack speed. She's going to be like meta in PvP as well. This is like a paragonable hero basically from Raid Up Recruitment. But the thing about this is it's kind of feeling like it's going to be replacing a lot of other key heroes. Like Lily May and Dream Realm. I don't know how you're going to use Lily May and Dream Realm anymore. Lily May is still going to be very good in PvP. Don't get me wrong. But like the true damage from Valka just seems way higher than Lily May. And it's on, and every 6 seconds she's going to be able to cast this. Which is crazy. And it's completely true damage. 800% multiplier on each of the 3 slashes. Like, I think she's going to be a must pull. As of right now, she looks like a must pull. Also, she looks like she can be pretty dominant for PvP. She has survivability, which you definitely need on PvP damage dealer heroes. And she has good buffs for the team. Like, the only thing that could make this better is if she could give a non-permanent stat buff. Then she would be even better than Leica, basically. For like a diagonal comp. Anyway, overall, I think she is an amazing hero. I think that, like, we will definitely do testing, because I think, probably now we'll recruit for her on his account, and then we can do testing later today, and also in Dream Realm to see her potential. They, I think, have made it, some people have made it to Endless bosses in Dream Realm. I would really want to see her damage output for Endless, but otherwise we can check it for Hell mode as well. But this is looking good. And the thing is, if true damage dealers rise up again, then that is going to make Rainier relevant again. Because Rainier's damage amplification debuff, it increases damage output from even true damage. The only thing that it doesn't modify is HP per second damage. And because in Endless up until now, HP per second has been king. Because no true damage dealer has been able to rival the output from HP per second damage dealers. But like this I'm really expecting Valka to hit incredibly hard. So anyway guys, let me know your thoughts about Valka in the comment section down below. Let me know if I missed anything. If you have any other opinions about Valka, feel free to share them. Are you planning to recruit for her? Let me know. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to talk to me more, you can join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. But I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching.